us underway with the opening kickoff. Coming out with it, it's hooked. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That's reeled in, it's Stone. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
I love the play call. First play of the game, there's no mystery. We're gonna get one of our best players the football right now and let you know about it. Awesome job.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man in the middle.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I need him to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He unleashes a long one. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on 4th down in their first drive. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down and he's still going. Nice move, creates some space. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
On 2nd and 10, a 4 wideout set, trips right. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got his man. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Finds him out of the backfield. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down and likely going to throw.
Going for it all. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Boom. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these fourth downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Smith dropping to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. The Hawkeyes moving quickly to the line. The handoff to Johnson. At the 35, he's got room. Wide open spaces. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Throws to the back. Firing to the right, complete. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa!
Number 5, with the carry.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little whoop out of this crowd. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. So that one will put his name in the record books. You can't have a longer return in college football. 100 yards for 6. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Tate. Just keeps moving. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off play action on first down. Fires to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They'll run for it. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. And the Hawkeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Smith wants to throw. The short hands, it's blatant. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
There he goes. He's at the touchdown, Hawkeyes. He got a step and just dusted the field. On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Roberts. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Powers through the defender. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Tulsa trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here comes the heat. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this.
He's going to fire deep. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Tulsa. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the point after is good. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive.
All right, let's get it. Right.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Smith dropping to pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. It's caught. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Stone. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. second half, and Tulsa will kick it away. Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. The Hawkeyes want to move quickly.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense in a bunch formation. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He throws it back to the left, a risky ball. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. On target to the left. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
That's a gutsy call, and I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
With the catch, it's Stone. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Bringing the heat. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Roberts. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive, right?
Converts on 4th down, still going. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Now that's an incompletion, and really poor accuracy by the quarterback there. When you're throwing the ball down the field, you don't need to make it perfect, but you do got to put it somewhere around your receiver. You got to give him an opportunity to go up and make a play for you.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's hooked. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shot.
Touchdown, Golden Hurricane! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
How about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Smith wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Grabbed behind the line, it's Johnson. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the 4th quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
Got a man in the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Hawkeyes will have it 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So,
oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Smith dropping to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Number 87, alternate in the end zone.
They'll try to tack on an extra point here deep in the game. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Going right to work up top. Catch in the middle, it's Roberts. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got a man, it's Hooks. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. And I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Well, with this situation in the game, trailing with not a lot of time left, I understand going to the sideline to try to save clock, but you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. Don't be afraid to use those. You can attack the middle of the field, use the timeouts to save the clock that way.
Pocket breaking down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Got his man downfield. And after the pickup, gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. 4th quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
And this defense is all over the quick game right now. They're up at possession, and they are tackling and they're pursuing the football. Nice play on that one.
Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Roberts. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. The DBs will back off a bit. To the air on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 50. Past the 30. The 10. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa!
In this kind of game where it's only one possession, one play could make the difference. And that time the quarterback got a little too greedy. The defender jumps in front, picks it off, pads the lead for his team. We've still got a lot of football to go here, but that was a massive play for the defense.
21.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. seconds left. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Hooks. Oh, he's got some space. He's out of bounds. Picks up the first down. 11 seconds remain. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Wants to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It's great for this quarterback to take shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give-up or a chuck-it-up and hope kind of play.
And I think understanding the situation, now I'm on defense, right? If they're going to take shots down the field, maybe I'm a little bit more aggressive with my...
Sends it downfield. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. A strong, methodical, workman-like effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation